Welcome to another day in the Matrix, waters above crypto. Today we're going to be going over Bitcoin, XRP, Chainlink, VeChain, and a couple other cryptocurrencies. Before we get started though, I wanted to thank everyone for yesterday's video. The comments section was absolutely incredible. I could relate to so many of those red pill moments that you guys shared. So I just wanted to let you know I really appreciate this community, and it's so amazing to have so many like-minded thinkers here. And the giveaway is over. I'll be picking the winner with a random comment picker on the video I make this Thursday on April 1st. And also today and tomorrow will be the last days to get the Mastermind course. It'll have lifetime access for $100, currently on sale. So starting on April, we will increase the price. Just make sure to email me today or tomorrow if you want to take advantage of that discount. Another update is the Patreon is going live in the beginning of April as well. We'll be launching a private insiders mastermind community for all of those like-minded, enlightened individuals that want to have a place to communicate. And also all the mastermind supporters, I'll be giving you live updates before any videos come out and some Gematria decodes. If anyone has any shout outs for cryptocurrencies that they're interested in or a particular thing they want me to decode, that'll be where that is all going on. So that private mastermind community will be part of the Patreon starting in a couple days. With that being said, I would like to just jump into the market. And what I'm seeing here is Bitcoin is about right here in the previous fractal that we saw leading into early February. And if you just look at the fib channels on both of these structures, you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. Pulling the fib from the previous high down to the low and battling inside of this golden pocket, the 786 to 618. This is a very crucial territory for Bitcoin to confirm by getting a daily close outside of it. And today we've actually hit the very top of the 786, the top of the golden pocket. The stock market just recently opened up, so of course everything gets pulled back. When that happens, it's kind of a big crescendo. So this moment right here that's circled is just like what we're seeing here. And with that being said, what I would like to see again, to just recap off of the analysis we did yesterday, a daily close above this 786 is pretty much your confirmation for new highs. Now, this is in perfect alignment with the analysis that we've been doing about having a new all-time high for Bitcoin leading into early April. For those of you that have been following this channel for a while, you know that we've been using Gematria to be able to determine when Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies will hit a certain price by a certain date. And we've come up with this April 5th date to be seeing potential new highs. And yep, so we're pretty much right on track for what we're seeing. That call for April 5th has been something that I've discussed probably a month ago now. And for those people who are in the private mastermind, you heard about it way before that. And another chart that I like is this chart right here. All that needs to be done is you go to a parallel channel, select a parallel channel, and put it from the bottom of this to the bottom of that structure, and then pull it so that these tops match. And this is one of the best structures I think we'll have for the rest of the bull run. And what this is telling me is that if I put my cursor on April 5th, we could have a price high, and this isn't what I'm projecting, but we could have a high of 74,000 on April 5th. I don't think it will do that. The only way that it would do that is if we get a daily close above this heart line, and then there's some bullish momentum. But I'm anticipating at least new highs in that first week or so of April. It would just make a lot of sense for April 5th because that's Satoshi Nakamoto's birthday. Of course, Satoshi Nakamoto isn't a real person, but when they share the dates and they all are confluent with what we've been seeing, we have to use those dates that they give us. Again, we don't know the actual day that the Pope was born or the actual day that George W. Bush was born. They don't show us their birth certificates. They just give us the information and we have to use it because what we've been learning here is that everything that regards to these high-level people and high-level instruments all come back to Gematria, Numerology, and Astrology. And that's why when you start doing Gematria on these cryptocurrencies, you notice that it fits the plan because crypto is part of the plan. And please go back and watch my earlier videos if you're new here, because it will break all that information down. With that being said, another thing that I'm seeing that I like on the Bitcoin chart is this MACD cross. So right here, we are about to see a bullish MACD cross. And as you can see, this blue line is flipping up into this orange line, and that's going to change the histogram from these pink bars into the green bars. And that's another sign of continuation. So another thing that we need to look out for, though, is we have a really bearish sign on the RSI, and I'll show you right here. So if I take a trend line and I pull it from this very top and I draw a line down, you can see that we are in a precarious territory. We keep getting lower highs on the RSI. So in my opinion, I kind of like this because what it's allowing is for Bitcoin to build strength and consolidate in these higher levels. If it just breaks through this level and confirms and continues moving up, we would have a premature blow off top in this bull run as early as June. And I'm going to do a video about logarithmic growth curve chart for anyone to get a little bit of a deeper understanding to why we don't want all these cryptos to move that fast before we move into the fall time. Or let's just say before May or June or July. We don't want crazy $100,000 Bitcoin and $4 XRP. You don't want all that right now. That's not healthy. We need a healthy structure. And what would be healthy, actually, is just a new higher high from this previous on the daily. And I think that would be good enough. And then we get pushed back around the $72,000 range, and everything works in this big symphony. So that's what I'm looking for as someone who's a non-emotional technical analyst. I really, I'm aware of this structure being somewhat of a lower high continuation, but again, we need this bull market to get stretched out so that when the bear market comes, we're not going to break down 80 or 90% like everyone's expecting. And with that being said, this RSI is definitely something to look out for. If we start blasting off to new highs above 82, there could be some problems. But again, we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. What I like, though, is if I look at this parallel channel and get it all the way into May, there is an opportunity for that $80,000 Bitcoin before the end of May. Now, if that happens, that will bring into fruition my call of seeing a $1 XRP sometime in April. So I do want to clarify some things from the comments that we were getting yesterday. I did have a couple individuals mentioning my calls on XRP, and I want to clarify. I believe XRP could hit $1 next month. I don't care which day it happens, and neither should you. This isn't about being perfect on our dates. This is about seeing structure and understanding and how we could identify the market structure and utilize our technical analysis, and on top of that, add on the Gematria to be able to make sense of all of this, as opposed to being blind. I think if you have no technical analytics, no understanding of Gematria, numerology, or astrology, and then you're also just hype, and all you share is news with people, are you really providing value? Imagine all I was doing here was providing you news and then telling you XRP is going to go to $10. Is that really what people want? No. No one wants that. And I'm not going to sit around and talk about what other people do, but I just want to clarify that I believe that XRP will hit new all-time highs, meaning above $3.30, most likely in 2022. Now, it could trade between $1 and $3 all the way until December of this, the end of this year, and I would be so happy, and so should you. We want XRP to have a new trading history in the dollar plus range. Why? Because I'm going to put my cursor at $1 right now. Do you see the problem here? Do you see the problem here? Okay? This is why I don't care if XRP hits a dollar or $4 or $5 or $6. What I would really like is for it to build trading in this $1 to $2 range, and so should you. You should want this whole area right here to have support, but it doesn't. Why? Because it pumped once, actually twice, but let's just, for the lack of going into the past too much, it pumped once, had a hypodermic top, and then it hasn't really traded above $1 for a single weekly close. Not good. So when I say what I want to happen is hit $1, come back to 70 cents to confirm a support. So right now, this 70-cent level is a resistance. So we want it to confirm as a support with a volume confirm bounce and then break above the previous high. That moment right there would be a very beautiful moment for XRP holders. And that's what, from a technical perspective, what you want to see. But with that being said, all of my gematria for XRP in the short term has started to come true. We were the ones looking at the 76th day of the year for potential structure change, and that's what we got. And then leading into the 14th week of the year, which we're approaching by April 12th. So by April 12th, I'm anticipating a potential closure above the 70-cent level, but I would not be surprised if we saw that $1 XRP around the second week of April, which would also be the 14th week of the year. And if you go back and watch my XRP prediction videos, we used Gematria with XRP and Ripple to be able to determine that number 14 and the 14th week of the year. So anyways, let's look at the MACD really quickly on XRP, since we're kind of including that in today's video. And we can see that we flipped bullish. So we have a bullish momentum in XRP, and it's still continuing to the upside. That's very good, and that's very healthy. And also RSI around 62 means that we have plenty of room to the upside. Again, we've been making higher lows over and over and over again with XRP. If I just completely clear the chart and show you, we have lower low, which we saw after that SEC dump, and then we have higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and then even a couple days ago on the 24th, when everything had a quick flash dump, higher low, and we just keep it moving. So until we see something like this trading below the 35-cent level, that would be problematic. But until then, we're actually bullish, and we're very steadily bullish. We don't want these moments right here where you see that it just goes up in a straight line and then comes down. That's what XRP does. So when I tell people $1 in April, whether that comes true or whether that doesn't come true, what's more important is that the market structure continues in an upward trajectory. So with that being said, let's just move on really quickly to Ethereum, because we are seeing a bullish cross on Ethereum as well with our MACD. I'm going to hide all of this extra nonsense. And we're seeing right here, we're getting the first day of a bullish cross on Ethereum. Now, I'm not huge on Ethereum, but the reason why that's very, very important is because I'll show you two things. So we have the bullish cross, and then we have this W pattern right here. Okay, so this W pattern is classic, right? We have the lower low and then the higher low. That's a classic W. So what this means is if we get a daily close above the $1,933 range, we can be seeing a $2,200 Ethereum pretty quickly. And that is significant because that will make all the other altcoins do really well. So for instance, if anyone's a Chainlink holder, That's what you'll need to see Chainlink start approaching those $40 days again. Sorry, to be approaching $40 days. And yeah, so get excited because now that Ethereum has crossed bullish on the MACD, we're going to start seeing a bunch of other altcoins cross bullish on the MACD, such as Chainlink. And let's look into Cardano. Cardano's very close as well. And this is the momentum that's needed to create new highs. So I really like the way that this bull run is going so far, although I think it's moving too fast. I think it's a little too bullish, but again, we might not have this blow off top alt season like everyone's expecting. And that's something that's unique about my perspective that you might not hear from other people. And the reason I'm thinking that is because the last bull market had no utility whatsoever. It was just complete speculation. And for people who say that this bull run in cryptos are speculation, sorry, but you're delusional, okay? Just being real with you. We are moving into a blockchain based economy where even the dollar, the regular fiat money system, will run on blockchain. How is this speculation? I don't know who's selling people on this speculation stuff. We're past that, okay? So if this was speculation, why would all of these hedge funds and high level billion-dollar, upwards of $1 trillion on leverage institutions be invested in this space the way they are? Tell me about it. So until someone could prove that that is what keeps it as a speculative asset class, I mean, I really don't know what to say. So anytime anyone's selling you on this speculation shit, just disregard it because they don't know what the hell they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, so we'll just leave it at that. But anyways, I did want to check out one other. Yep, Theta's looking pretty like ready to close a daily below this yellow. This EMA is the 8 on the daily. Once it closes below that, it's going to get a bearish cross on the MAC. Look at this MACD. So it's like 98 on the monthly RSI. The MACD looks like a roller coaster, and it's about to close a daily below this 8 EMA. I just had so many people send me emails saying that I'm wrong about theta and it's not gonna come down, and I'm just like, come on, please watch the video, please pay attention to my words. I also said that it could just keep moving, but if it keeps moving, you better start planning an exit strategy because this is not good to just go up in a parabola forever and not see any consolidation whatsoever. Look at this, like 4 or 5 days of consolidation, stair step up, 2 days, and then blast off. 4 or 5 days, you really just want this to keep moving? Like, see, when people are heavily invested in a project, they create an emotional bias to it where when it's going up, it's like the greatest thing ever. And for me, I'm a contrarian. When Bitcoin was just moving up from 10,000 to 40,000, I was actually getting like pretty like fearful. I was telling people like you gotta chill because once this closes a daily below this 8 EMA, get ready, right? And but once that closure happened, there was a pullback of almost 25%, so a 22% pullback. Instead of buying into the top, you could have waited for a nice couple days of corrections. And for those who know technical analysis, you would have been able to know what those buying points were. So with that being said, we're offering a really unique perspective on this channel. And if I say something that doesn't make sense or it doesn't align with your emotional thesis, instead of writing a comment saying that we're wrong or this or that, how about you input your insight? How about you provide your data and your analytics so that we can understand where you're coming from? Instead of just saying you're wrong and this isn't happening the way you're saying it, because that doesn't provide any value. That just sounds like a troll. Anyways, I really appreciate all you guys. I hope this analysis and all the work we've been doing here has provided maximum value. Really looking forward to launching that Patreon and getting the private Discord mastermind community up and running. I have a moderator helping me out who's an incredible guy, very, very similar to me in mindset. And yep, so if you guys also want to take advantage of the last couple days of the mastermind sale, feel free to email me in the description. And with that being said, enjoy the rest of your day in the Matrix. Much love.